Hey guys, Scott Patton here, and today I've got a little topwater tip for you guys. You know, we're going to fall, and anytime we start getting late summer, we're gonna start getting hurricane season, stuff like that. We start seeing bait on top of the water. It's migrating off the main lake into the creeks and stuff like that. Which that process, takes a couple months before it migrates all the way back, and then you kind of just follow the bait. But it's a good time here to throw a lot of topwater, and of course I got all my lucky crafts, my Sammies, and my gunfish. The 115s and 95s, the 117s are all good topwater baits, and depending on what kind of conditions you're getting will depend on when you want to throw certain ones. But there are a couple of things that I do to my baits to make them more lifelike, and also something else I do is I will use a red hook in order when I'm having fish miss a bait. A lot of times I can put that red hook up front, and it would seem like it gives them fish a target, that they target that red hook. So if you're having fish not eating your bait good, sometimes it's just changing the difference, whether it's got making more noise or you're walking it slower. But also there's times where changing that standard hook out to a red hook can make all the difference, because it just, to them, they can really see that and believe it, just like that bait fish is injured, and it just gives them a target to go to versus the entire bait. So all I'm gonna do, put my glasses on here, is here I've got a Lucky Crab Sammy. So here's the bait out of the package, guys. So this comes out packaged like that. You got good size hooks on here. And now some of your topwater baits, you guys, you can upgrade on your hooks, and it makes a big difference. So you'll want to do that too. But I'll take my split ring pliers right here. Take that hook off. I carry a lot of different sizes as far as red hooks, and you want to make sure you got several different sizes, because you want to make sure you're putting the right hook on for the right bait. Let's see what I've got going on here. Okay. So right here, what I'm doing, I'll show you real fast, is I'm just replacing the standard hook with a red hook, guys, okay? And these hooks are colored red. You buy them. I know Gamakatsu sells a bunch of them. That's usually what I use. So I'll take that, put that on there. It's real easy to do. This is something you can even do in the boat while you're fishing. If you're having some fish to miss your bait, I'll put that red hook on there like that right there, guys. Now, I don't change all three of them, okay? I will just change that one hook up front. And I've experimented with it, and I'll tell you what, that front hook is the one you want to go with, the red one, okay? See the difference in that bait right there? It can make all the difference in missing fish and getting a good hook up and good solid strike from the fish by changing the red hook. Again, make sure you use a hook big enough. Don't go smaller than what you got on there. Now, something else I do too is when these baits come out with just a standard plain hook on the back of them, which are times they like that, but a lot of times you can take a feather treble hook. I tie my own. I've got a bunch of them here tied up. Now I will tie some real sparse, not real heavy with feathers, and I will tie some also. Get this out here. I got so many of them in here with a bigger feather on there. See how a little bit more bulkier that is, guys? Sometimes it just seems like, even with the feather, that if you got a thicker feather versus one that's not as thick, because it's going to get wet and be more streamlined, but it's a longer feather, it gives it a bigger bait appearance. But I have seen that make a difference. But anyway, so I tie my own of these, and it's something real easy to do if you got spare time in the winter time, you guys. But I'm going to take my split ring pliers. Like I said, again, real easy. Put that on there, and bam, right there you go, guys. See that modified Sammy? I've got the red hook on there. I've got the trebled feather. That bait looks more like in the water, and also I've got them a target to aim towards too on that red hook if I'm getting short strikes. I don't always have to put that red hook on there, guys, but there are times when you want to do that. Can you see that okay? All right, good deal. Now, as like I say, even your gunfish, you'll come like that, you guys. This clear one, here's one I already got fixed up. You see that red hook on there? that treble right there. A lot of times on my gunfish, you can see I've upgraded the size of hook on that. Now, a lot of times on these Lucky Craft baits, you can do that, and you know, it's just one size bigger, if you can see that right there, guys. All right. But anyway, so upgrading on hooks can make a big difference too, especially if you're missing fish. Because that Lucky Craft right there has the 115. It's like I've told you before, it's one of my favorite baits. It catches a lot of big fish. So, you know, you guys, this is just a little tip that I want to give you because it's that time of year. And I know you wouldn't think that that red hook up front would make that much difference, but I'm telling you what, I've seen it all the difference in the world, especially guiding, when I've got one guy throwing it, two guys not throwing it, or two guys throwing it and one not throwing it. And when the guys with the red hook are catching the fish, getting the fish in the boat, getting more vicious strikes and stuff like that, and it can make all the difference in the world. So if you're out there fishing, no matter how big the bait is, topwater bait, any topwater bait, you can add that red hook to, you guys. But anyways, hopefully this tip will help you out. Hey, make sure you subscribe for me, you guys. Share and like this video. If you got any comments, leave me a comment. I hope this will help you guys out some this fall, catch you a big one. But anyway, see me on the water, give me a shout. And I've got days available, guys, if you're looking to do a guide trip this fall on Chickamauga. And then after December, I will be on Lake Okeechobee for a few months. So both of those great fisheries. Fishing's been good on both of them. If you want to do a guide trip, give me a shout. I appreciate it, guys. Catch you next time. Thanks.